My boy, I made Snoke.
What's up, fams? Welcome back to my Star Wars marathon reviews, where I review all 9 original Star Wars films, including 2 special films. So finally, today, we're at the end game right now, where we finally cover the last film in the entire, well, not the entire, but in the entire Skywalker saga, with Star Wars Episode 9, The Rise of Skywalker, and spoiler alert. So coming up right now, and I hope you guys enjoy the show.
All right, quiet on set. Scene 1, take 1. Action.
Star Wars Episode 9, The Rise of Skywalker. It was released in 2019. It is actually co-written. It is directed by J.J. Abrams, and once again stars Daisy Ridley, John Boyega, Oscar Isaac, Adam Driver, Carrie Fisher in a way, even though she's gone, Billy D. Williams, and Ian McDiarmid once again returns as Emperor Palpatine. So the story goes that the dead speak. Emperor Palpatine just somehow comes back. So Kylo Ren tries to confront, Supreme Leader Kylo Ren tries to confront him, and then Palpatine gives him this mission to kill Rey. Well, Rey is still trying to find her lineage a bit, but then she finds out that she's trying to find this Sith Wayfinder to find Palpatine, and they can defeat him. So then her, Poe, and Finn go off on a mission to find the Sith Wayfinder so that they can stop the Emperor, so that Resistance can stop the Emperor, while Kylo Ren is trying to go out there and try to kill or try to convert Rey to the dark side. All right, so yeah, I remember when they were hyping this film up. I actually got super excited because I seen from interviews, J.J. Abrams said that I love the open-ended thing for what Rian Johnson did, and I don't care what people think of this movie. All right, so this is gonna be a hard movie to talk about. Well, you know what? Let's just talk about what I liked. I liked the special effects. They're great. The acting is once again phenomenal. Once again, Adam Driver just brings his great performance. The action is great. I do love the action in this movie, especially when the third act when they have this big fight in Exegol. I just love it. But overall, it is a fun movie. So yeah, now let's get on to what I didn't like. You ready for this? Right. The first act's pacing is ass! Seriously! What the fuck? What happened? This movie, hold on. I mean, I know what was going on, but still, at the same time I wasn't, because I'm like, oh, I'm caught up with Star Wars, but then I saw how the movie starts, and I'm like, wait, hold on. What's going on? I just see Kylo Ren killing people at Mustafar, and then you don't even know if he finds the Sith Wayfinder, he confronts Palpatine, and I'm like, wait, hold on. Movie, slow down. The first act is ass, in my opinion, when it comes to editing. Holy shit, it's ass. There's way too much playing it safe here. Like, when you think that, oh my goodness, something happened, and then you find out, no, it didn't really happen. Like, Chewie, we thought that Chewie got killed by Rey, and, like, no, you find out that, no, Chewie survived. It's like, Chewie was in a escape cargo ship, and then Rey tries to... She grabs it and she accidentally shocks it and blows it up, and you find out that no, that was in the wrong cargo. Chewie's not in the right cargo ship, it was in the other one. So and then C-3PO gets his memory wiped, but then near the end of the movie, R2-D2 just gets his memory back. Oh my goodness. And there's way too much plot conveniences, like everything. It's so easy for our hero, like no consequences are really faced here. You get this basically when you see our characters, like, especially there's that famous action scene where they get chased down and then they fall down to this quicksand, and then they find, oh no, it just led them to the Sith Finder Dagger guy that killed Rey's parents. And yeah, you find out that Rey's a somebody here. They say there's a nobody, but no, she's still a somebody here. Which leads me to my next problem. Rey is Palpatine's granddaughter, which doesn't really make much sense when you really look into it. I mean, you kind of find it, but then, I mean, really, you gotta look at some Star Wars lore to know what's going on. As much as I love Ian McDiarmid as back as the Emperor Palpatine, he does a great performance, and it's fun to see him in the role again. What's the point of having him back? Seriously, like, what is the point of having him back? He's a clone, but still, his presence is still there. Like, his spirit is still there in a way. So, look, and also finding out that Snoke was a clone, I'm like, I don't need an... Okay, at least we got some backstory, but still, I didn't care. Yeah, my biggest issue, it's just... And also some of the stupid ass retcons came in. It does look like JJ took a jab at Rian Johnson. It is, this is like, oh, I didn't like that you made Rey like completely nobody, even though that really, when you really look at old interviews with JJ, I swear, I'm not kidding, that he did intend to have Rey as nobody, but I guess fans, like toxic fans who hated The Last Jedi, they had to fucking redo everything. And I'm like, really, this doesn't feel like a Star Wars. I mean, it feels like a Star Wars film, but it doesn't feel like a Star Wars film for everybody. It feels like it's a Star Wars film for the fans only. This movie was just overly pandering. People say that Force Awakens is pandering. No, this film is pandering as hell. It was trying to please the fans who hated The Last Jedi. And I mean, there's people, I understand, I can see where the hate comes from The Last Jedi, but man, this should have stuck to their original plan. They should have just stuck, even though, yeah, they didn't really had a roadmap to begin with, but I say it could have went well if they really stuck with being ambitious. And maybe if they stuck with Colin Trevorrow, if it would have stuck with his script, it would have been better in my opinion. I mean, his script leaked, you could take a look at it for yourself, man. It's way better than what we got. And Lando he was there conveniently in that planet that they were in. Okay. Leia passes away, which what else? Well, here's the thing. I do like that tender scene with Han Solo and Ben Solo, which is basically a recreation of The Force Awakens, but this time he's making it right. So he has a second chance and he made it right this time, which is awesome. And I do love that lightsaber battle. I'm not gonna lie, that lightsaber battle, which Kylo Ren wins. I don't care what anybody says, he won that fight. So yeah, if Leia didn't intervene, he would have killed Rey right there. Man, were the Knights of Ren disappointing? They really didn't do anything. I hyped them up in the first movie, and people were like, "Oh my god, what are the Knights of Ren?" The Knights of Ren, they're nobodies. They're nothing. They're what? You know what they are? Cannon fodder. That's what they are. I mean, but it's just the issue. My biggest issue with this film is that it doesn't feel finished. I feel like something happened during post. Like, cause a movie that is unfinished destroys its own narrative, and there's a lot of narrative issues with this movie. And I feel like we're missing 30 minutes of footage. I feel like this movie was two movies together. First is Damage Control, then the next one is a new movie. But oh man, I feel like something happened during post. Really, I don't feel like we got the movie that we should have gotten. But do I really hate this movie? I don't. I mean, at first I really liked it a lot, but as I rewatch it, especially when I bought it on Blu-ray, as I think about it, I'm like, this is just not a big, but a kind of a disappointment. We have this 42-year-old franchise, billion-dollar franchise, and this is how it's gonna end, with a movie that panders towards people that hated the last one, and they hate this one too. And it just shows what was the point of this trilogy then? We get the first two, war is bad, and history is doing the repeats. As that's what I was getting off originally with The Force Awakens, and even The Last Jedi, about history repeating itself. And also that, yeah, anybody can be a Jedi. You can be a somebody. You can accomplish your dreams like that. And I was loving the message. And then you see this movie, and it kind of just spits in the face of that. So now the point of this trilogy is what? Oh, Star Wars is good. It's good to love Star Wars. You should feel good. Get it, guys? Hey, guys, look at this. We're back in Tatooine. Hey, you see this? We're in Hoth. See this, guys? We're in Endor now. Remember the original trilogy, guys? It's so great. The ending, I'm mixed about. Oh yeah, before I get to the ending, that kiss between Rey and Kylo Ren. Yeah, the ending, I'm mixed about it. I mean, I do like that. Yeah, like Rey, basically, yeah, when Rey she says Rey Skywalker. I mean, she basically is like, I'm not a Palpatine. I'm not gonna relate myself to this guy. So it's just. Then again, it just feels that, you know, I get it that you see yourself as a Skywalker more than a Palpatine. But I feel like she should have just said Rey, or just Rey Palpatine. But hey, I'm a Palpatine, but that doesn't mean I'm like my past people. I mean, her father proven that he's not like his dad. I really kind of wish that it ended like that, because now it just goes back to the message of the first two with like, yeah, the past may have, like, you don't want to repeat the bad things in life. And Rose, they did her dirty in my opinion. I actually like Rose, and man, really, come on. But yeah, 42 years, and Dave Lee Down Under basically said it right, that this trilogy ended in a fizzle, but this film does not ruin the sequel trilogy for me. I still love the first two installments. This one I just think is meh, but I don't want to end this in a bad note. Let me just end this in a good note here. Despite all that, it is very Star Wars. The action is great and reminds us how great Star Wars is. And it makes us feel like kids again. With all the fights and lasers and also the lore behind it, it's still a Star Wars film and it makes you feel good. So if I were to rate this movie, I would probably give it a 3 out of 5 stars. I don't hate it, but I don't love it. I don't think it's a bad film at all, but I don't think it's a good film at all. I just think it's in the middle. I feel that, and I hate this sub people, whatever. I feel like there's a director's cut coming because this is unfinished, and we keep finding out that there's a lot, even from credible sources or whatever, especially the novelization and comics and the art gallery, the art books that we got, that there was scenes that apparently were shot and a couple of scenes that were considered to be in there. And the actors confirmed that there was a lot of stuff that was cut out. So hopefully in the near future, we'll get a director's cut someday or whatever, because the Blu-ray gives a pretty decent evidence on us getting it, because the Blu-ray does not include an audio commentary nor deleted scenes, and usually Star Wars gets that. I know that The Force Awakens original Blu-ray that I have doesn't have the audio commentary by J.J. Abrams, but they made it up with the 3D collector's edition, so we might just end up doing that, because I know that J.J. he loves doing audio commentary tracks for his films, so yeah. But yeah, one can hope. So yeah, that is my thoughts for Star Wars Episode 9, The Rise of Skywalker. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys like this video, make sure you guys leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Make sure you share with your friends. And make sure you guys hit that bell for notifications. So this is Javi from JAVIWOOD Productions signing off, and I hope you guys enjoyed the show, and may the Force be with you always.